Hello, everyone. Um, this is gonna be the last student VOD review. Um, for the most part, I'm basically gonna be done with coaching. Especially as the school year gets closer. I do college. It's just not like my source of money or anything. I just live with my dad. I do college, and that's my focus. I really want to do well in college because that's like an investment to get into a good paying job. So I need to lock in for college. I can't be dealing with coaching. Even though it doesn't take up the most amount of time, it's more of the day I do it, it eats up a good chunk, at least like an hour or two that I could be studying or stuff. And plus, I still want to compete in Smash Bros. Um, I'm getting better. I've won like four online brackets. Um, they're pretty small, and then I got second in another one. So like I've been doing pretty well. They're like small. It's not like crazy or anything, but I am getting better. I want to continue trying to get better. I fought some top players. I fought Shane in Cinema today. And I also fought BC, who's like the Mexican fox. And then I fought Ice Climbers and a villager. This is like in like a Discord server where you like match up versus other people. Like I was finding some really good people. I didn't get the best advice from them, but I did learn some things just from like watching them play. I realized some things about my play I want to implement. I'm a bit of a yapper. My apologies. Let's get the stream started. So they go with Fox. I think this matchup is actually pretty fine for Lucas. Um, First of all, zero trains are really good on Fox. They're broken on Fox. Now if you can't do those, uh, the other really good part that's way more consistent and not so much of an execution check is anytime you get him off stage, he should be dying. Now, here's where the tough part comes in. Neutral, high key, can be annoying. It can be pretty tough. Fox can just overshoot a lot, and you really just have to like guess when you shoot out your forwarders. And then like Sear's pretty good in neutral, but like you're not really like that annoying kid in neutral so much. You're just kind of like depending on Zare if you can do them correctly, and then if you can't, it's just like a lot of forward there, and like a lot of ooh, your dash attacks me near out of shield, near trains, or like down air trains. But yeah, neutral can be really annoying, but you get so much from throwing them off stage or like them being off stage in general that I think it's overall even. Especially because Fox can have a hard time edge guarding you. A lot of Foxes do not commit to like going down there and like reflecting the up B. And even then, even if they reflect it, if you're good enough, you can still like sometimes recover. Let's see. Small battlefield, fine stage. I think both of you are okay with small stages. Like I guess you could like go to a bigger stage if they like using laser. Because bigger stages means that they have more space to move around, and when they have more space, they're usually more comfortable, and that means they'll be more willing to throw out lasers. But the downside is if they're really good with their combos, like I would not bring Fox to town or like PS2 because he doesn't really shoot lasers and his execution is really good. He's very willing to make hard reads. And that, combined with a very good frame trap character, is very scary. So let's get into this. So immediately you throw PK Fire and then you cancel it. I think that might have been unintentional. If it was, then their usual reaction is a reflector or shielding, because you're trying to bait them out. Because the sound plays before it actually comes out, you can use that as like bait to make them preemptively do something. but you also want to do it a bit closer to where you can actually like get punished. Like if you can like to where you can punish them for doing that pop-up shield or that pop-up reflector. Usually it's with like grab. Where's here? We're playing it very slow. Immediate air dodge, and then we mash. But they messed up, so we get a punish. We get 4%. Um, I'm not gonna comment too much on your combo game. That's not something I'm. First of all, I'm here more focused on your fundamentals. Um, Secondly, I'm just not the most familiar with Lucas combos, so I'm not gonna focus as much on like your combos and stuff. Same with like the Fox player. Like I know he messed up, but I don't really know what like the best follow up would have been. Nice PK fire. Ooh, ooh, how do we get this grab? Oh, we caught them doing the bad nair. The nair 10 Fox nair 101. You see that full up? They're like, oh, we're like, okay, they're gonna nair, so we just grab them and we throw him off stage. Now, there's a couple ways to make sure he dies. Um, he still has his jump, so what do we do first? We respect a jump. How do we do that? With a forwarder. Forwarder does not have like a crazy amount and like it covers them going high. Um, so like, okay, we throw out a fair here because they have to. I'm sorry. Unless they up B, and generally most Fox players are not gonna up B because it lasts for a while. They're like just stuck standing there in the air for a bit. So you can dash, throw out a forwarder like horizontally above this platform, but like you're gonna be like left of it too. And then after that, you can either do the absorb to cover ledge to catch a side B, or down smash to catch it. And then afterwards you can just do down air. That's like a very basic flowchart. That's pretty easy to follow. I'm gonna say you PK fire. Yeah, PK fire will not really do it. Um, alright, let's watch it. Being fast fall, nah. PK fire is just slow. So here you could have done a forwarder, and then now you would be on the ground but doing nothing as they side B, or you would be just about to land, and they would be grabbing a ledge as you land, which is still like basically the same situation. Overall, slightly better. Nice. I like how whenever you messed up, you didn't shield. You're like, oh, I jump away. Oh, now I hit you. A lot of people like shielding there. Dash check, air dodge. So we've seen a lot of either mashing in this situation or air dodge. Next time, I want to see either a jump or you not buffering anything. We did another air dodge. Okay. Another air dodge. Ooh, nice grab. Now here, we know their jump cannot like save them. Like they won't be able to like get like a free side B or anything. So the moment you see them underneath this horizontal line, if they haven't used their jump yet, you just have to wait to see if they go for the side B or they drift more and then go for like an up B. Here, you can just like forward air. Like after this jump, you can tell they're clearly going for a side B. So you can like throw out a forward air at like the side B timing. And if they don't side B there, it's still like a really bad position for them. It's not like a too big of a command range. You do it with down smash. The thing about down smash is not the strongest, like compared to like a forward air all stage. Like forward air is fucking broken. Yeah, and because we committed hardcore to that PK fire, um, we let them recover, and they got a reversal. Okay, that was perfect. You didn't do anything after that was perfect. Okay, Okay, perfect. We've seen like every defensive option. So it's gonna be really hard for them to get those optimal punishes or like those hardcore callouts. Because you're mixing up what you do in disadvantage. Now, let's see what we do here. These orbs are fine. Nice. Okay, that's why I said don't let them. They shouldn't be able to grab the ledge, but we punish them. You wanna know something I haven't seen this Fox do once? They're like willing to like hardcore commit to something that like does a lot of shield damage. Um, but they don't go for grabs. And the thing is, even though Fox grab is bad, because everything else is so good, but everything loses to shield, generally you have to make some grabs to decentivize them shielding so you can get your good stuff. They haven't really done that yet. They're doing it through like just charging up shit, but that has a whole nother roster of issues. Ooh, that could have been stock. I think the reason you died there is because you buffered air dodge. Do not immediately air dodge. Because if you air dodge to the right, you go to the left first. That's why I've seen even top players get hit by him. Like, stop air dodging. You would have lived that. I actually like you being in the corner here. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Whenever you're in that corner, look, he only got like he barely got any damage from that dash attack. Um, nice, nice. I don't know what we were doing there. We went a bit too crazy there. And when we overcommitted to down smash, that down smash was pretty bad. Nice. I like that PK fire. That was good. There. Back there. He's just kind of throwing it out. He's not really timing it. Yeah, we gotta watch out for these. You're overextending in disadvantage. Like this guy has shown he's willing to shoot. Yeah, like he's shielding almost every time. So I want you to start. This is like something you want to think about. Either if you need a closest game, or you can start doing it next game, with mixing in more grabs. Or you see how long they're willing to hold shield. You test that by waiting. Nice nair. Nice reversal. Ooh, nice airs. Yeah. I think he died out or something. I don't know why he died so early there, but that seemed wrong. I know he had a lot of rage, but that just seemed off. Falco, I think this is I think this is also fine for you. And the reasons why is that Forder kind of beats out all of his moves. You can absorb lasers. He has a reflector, but I'd say if you're recovering low, it's way harder for Falco to actually position the like reflector and like actually fall down there to really goof you up. So as long as you like recover low and protect yourself with the thunders, with like the thunder curve, you should mostly be fine. Um, and then he doesn't get Zero trained as hard but like I think it's still possible. Yeah, I think while this is a counter pick, I think this is overall better for you. Because you can also do the same thing you're doing in Fox off stage as you do with Falco, but his recovery is worse.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice. Okay. So far the info we have, the info we have this game so far is they're still willing to hold up shield, but they don't do it for long. Just from this interaction, they don't do it for long. And then from you, it's that you're willing to swing. You're gonna swing, swing, swing. So like he's taking his time. Never mind, he's smashing. He's a masher. Hurt. He'll find a better combo. This guy does not play Falco. Yeah, this guy loves just swinging. So honestly, you swinging so much, you can just like continue doing that. And I think the reason why you're getting hit so much is because you're doing defensive options instead of just mashing on him. Just outmash to mash. Yeah, he's feeling himself. Oh no. Okay, well, that jab block was still clean, but no. Okay, so don't stop doing those airs. He is gonna have a really hard time punishing you when you recover. Um, so don't you be more willing to do that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, hold on. There might be like some matchup stuff going on that I don't know about, like about Lucas Uppy. Don't you get like a mad iframes on that shit? If not, I guess it's risky because you can get back aired, but then you can also like tech that. And the thing about that, about teching, is that if you hold up while you tech, um, you also like go up. You get like a jump out of it. It's a tech jump, and then you can like down air him for it. So I think recovering those is generally pretty good, even without like iframes. Actually, I like that forward smash a lot. Boom. So don't. Why are we? That was such a bad jump. That was such a horrible jump. You should have been punished for that. You should have been hardcore punished for that. Generally, you should not jump, especially off stage, because first of all, it's really easy to like see it. You're so floaty. That you don't really go that far fast enough for like it to be unreactable. And really the only times you should be jumping is like short hop PK fires, short hop forward airs, um, and like drop down into insta jump forward airs on like ledge. You don't really need to use your jump so close to Falcon. Yeah, that stair is also risky. He up smashed you. Can't you just like grab him? I think so far most of this is just nerves. Like just mash on him. He's a masher. Mash on the masher. You deserve to die there too. I don't know why you did that. Yeah, just mash on him. He ain't thinking. Swing, swing. There we go. Yeah, he's just mashing and he's punishing your defensive options. Nice. See? See where? Look, what the fuck is that down here? This guy's a masher. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, perfect PK fire. He's jumping all over. You know, he's jumping all over the place when he doesn't need to. Especially lower level players, when they're doing something that they're not necessarily getting punished for, Um, like call him and be like, "Oh, you're just jumping like an idiot," because he actively enjoys pressing buttons, and he feels like no progress being made when he's not pressing buttons. Is why he's jumping over there like a dumbass. Now, I'm not trying to be like I'm being mean and tilted, but I'm harsh in general. I'm harsh to both people, so it equals out. Why? I guess I actually liked that mix-up. That's fine. Nice. See, and you're making it back. Why? Because you're willing to swing, and you're punishing him just pressing buttons. He's slobbering all over that controller. Oh yeah, that was a bad jump. Really bad jump. You don't need to jump there. Defensive option. Defensive option. Swing. Swing. Okay. And we get another bad jump. We get a reward for it this time. Bad grab. Defensive option. Go for it. We fish for another reversal. We punish the mashing. He misses the tech. If you delay that down smash by a little bit, it would have been really good. But I don't blame you for going for it immediately. Ooh, unfortunate. Look, he's just got a mash on you, so don't be afraid to just sit in the corner and shield. Like you can deal with that for a little bit. Eventually, you want to get out of the corner, which you did, but you don't need to be afraid of him not shooting. If you DI the laser right, he won't be able to kill you. Or not the laser, but like the throw. Just then you'll avoid laser. That air dodge was so bad. Nice. Nice. Yeah. The reason why you won that is because you would panic and like mash defensive options. Uh, but you're very willing to hold shield and you're punishing a lot of dumb stuff he did on your shield because he's just slobbering on the controller. Let's be honest, he's just slobbering on the controller. So you punish a lot of that slobber. Whenever you're nervous or in disadvantage, you aren't punishing it whatsoever. And you're kind of just like mashing air dodge. And then you also did some really bad jumps off stage. Like this was a nice comeback, but we need to pay attention to how we play disadvantage. Your jump, Lucas's floaties are very weird, especially like Lucas and Ness. Their jumps, there's still a option in disadvantage, but especially off stage, they're usually not very good other than that height boost. If you need time to get out of that situation, jump is not an answer for you anymore. You are choosing to play a floaty. There's upsides and downsides, and that's one of the big downsides. When I see a Nest player jump, unless if it's a short hop, if it's a full hop, I can see that they did a full hop before they fully risen. Every other character, by the time I realized, oh, they did a full hop and they're like in the air, they're already like the max vertical distance. Like especially like characters that like Fox, like I can't do that shit. Now the thing about like the Nairs, like the dumb Fox Nair in the beginning, I think is a perfect example. You didn't like see him jump. You couldn't react to that. But you recognize that he is slapping all over the controller and he loves holding W. He's a masher. So you reacted to him jumping by knowing, oh, he's just gonna fall down in there, and you went for a grab. That was perfect. I think just like punishing the slobber is really good. I can't really give too much insight though. Because first of all, you won. I think You learn more from your losses than your wins. But this guy also wasn't very good. I don't know like his results or anything. I'm not trying to poke fun at anyone, but he was slobbering on the controller. Next up, we have Crafty One versus the Evil Goku. The Ike. I think they mean Terry, actually. I don't know why they put Ike. I don't know if it's just like a matchup preference or something. But let's get into it. Hold on, someone texted me. And then I'll get like into the deep dive of it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, my apologies. I needed to respond to that text ASAP. Okay, so Inkling versus Ike. Um, I think this is Inkling favored just because Ike, despite having massive, like he has really massive disjoints, but his frame data is not very good. And the moment he commits to something, Inkling can just react and like punish it. So it's just like a lot of in and out, in and out. A lot of wave dashing. Wave dashing is really good in this matchup. And the other thing I think that's really important is to actually catch Inkling's crouch. He has to like do very, very low airs in order to like consistently hit it. Because otherwise you can like sometimes crouch underneath it, and it's a bit of a problem when now there's an Inkling in front of you.
Three,
So I'm mainly gonna be watching your movement and how you punish things. And then just like basic fundamentals.
2, 1, go!
Here, start the game. You shoot some fire. Perfect. Ike is now in the corner. Honestly, you love him being in the corner because of his horrible up B. If you can like hit him with like a down B while he's trying to recover, it's perfect. So let's see how you keep him in the corner. Okay. How did this happen?
1, go!
Oh, you shielded. Yeah, you don't really need a shield. Shielding should be like a last resort type thing. You should always be using your movement. Movement is your number one. Nice. Get some splatter. We overcommit with the up smash. Nice. He punished the roll. This guy's actually pretty good. I think he's actually. I don't know if he's for sure doing it, but it seems like he's reacting to something. Some sort of thing on your animation on ledge. I don't know if I can tell. There is differences. For like I think almost every character. And some are reactable, but I don't personally know them. There, the moment you see that air dodge, were you actionable during then? Okay, the moment you see this shot, you're like, alright, there's only two things you can really do. I need to watch out for an air dodge, and I need to watch out for an air. How do you watch out for both? You step the fuck back. You drop down, walk back. and it seems like you weren't prepared for it. You're slightly too late. What options does this cover? Um, it might catch his roll, especially because you're right here. So roll is very unlikely from Ice perspective. Roll kind of sucks dick here. So he can neutral get up here. He can get up attack, but it might hit this, so we have to wait if he wants to get up attack, or he can jump. Jumping is, I think, the most obvious one. But is he gonna drop down and then swing, or is he just gonna straight up jump and swing? Ike dropping down and then swinging, because I like the Starborn's moves. Uh, he doesn't generally really do that. So here, I want to pay attention to a jump. That's what I'm looking for here. I knew it. He jumped. He did jump air dodge. The moment you see that air dodge, you go, okay, I'm following towards you, bro. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know what you're trying to punish, but let's actually go back to what you tried to cover him. What did you do? Oh, you just tried hitting ledge. Nah, bro. You have like the perfect ledge trap ever. Just wait. Wait and react. Why are we ink roll? Stop. Stop this. Stop. 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 Nice parry. A little bit too late. Um, yeah, a little bit too late. You can't set up anything good here. Okay, he's doing a lot of drop down aerials. Nice dash attack. Okay. Just throw him off stage. Legit, just throw him off stage. You have rage. This Booyah's gonna be hard to hit. And then you messed up the frame trap. And then you get another falling aerial. His grab at this point, I don't think kill confirms into anything. Nice. You attacked ledge while you said iframe. And then you overcommitted. Yeah, I think if you mash trap there, you might have been able to hit him before the upbeat started up, but nice punish. Okay, I guess that worked. Nice. Yes, that was perfect movement. You mess up the follow-up. Ooh, there we go. He saw the shield, so he went for a grab. He was approaching you, so he just went for the grab. Instead there you could just walked away. And nope, you ate like 30-40%. Another grab, because he's punishing your shields. I don't think you completely understand what your down B like actually covers. It just feels like you're kind of using it to like hide the fact that you're trying to attack a ledge. Like also shut down. Boom, right here. Only thing this shit covering is roll. And this is the same fucking thing you did last time. Same as exact situation as last time. And instead of waiting, you did the same thing again and got the same result. Nice roller. I mean, When did you do something? Oh yeah, it punished. I mean, I guess it won't count. I don't think. I think that was a bad roller to do, despite it working. Okay, rolls. Give him that respect. Nice. You saw the shield. They saw the shield, so they wanted to get another grab, but you were a bit too far. You did that thing again where you grabbed in front of their face. Not grab, you shielded in front of their face. My bad. Your recovery gets caught. You okay? You smashing a little bit. Mm. So splatter and your jump gets cut. Yeah, I really feel like you got like high key wrecked because you just weren't using your movement enough, and like you're not hitting those ledge traps. Why are we not ledge trapping Ike in 2026?
I
fight for my friends.
Is this a game 3 situation? I'm just skipping game 3.
Three, two,
Smashville.
one,
Okay. Here
go!
you gotta use your movement even more. Like your movement's super important just because you have less space. So if you uh hold shield, it's a lot easier to punish. Nice. We messed up the follow up. Oh, we could have just gotten a grab there. Because they haven't really been spot dodging. Nice, they waited. Solid neutral, get up. And then solid shield. As they're running towards him, like, okay, I'm a grab. Nice forward. And they called out your roll. Oh, that both covered a roll and you not holding shield for that long, which you've also been doing, so I think both are great. Another roll. Was just slightly too late on the punish. Horrible roller that was not punished because he wanted the kill instead of a free ass up. Nice. No, you don't really have much reason to jump there. Nice. Nice grab. You call him mashing. Are we shielding from his face again? Did it again. Nice jump. You've done that before. Get your cover low. You did that shield into. Oop, I get out of it instantly. But still shielding a lot. Nice. That's a good splatter. That's a, is it splat bomb or splatter bomb? I forget. What were you cooking there? That was a crazy bomb pull. Absolutely wild. And you got greedy. You got greedy. Another run up. Another run up shield. Another shield. Nice grab. We didn't respect falling in air number 50. And they did the dash attack again. That covers both roll and you shielding and then instantly dropping shit. Oh, and they did the same. You did the same neutral get up into shield and they grab you for it. And the swing because they don't have a reason not to. Let's jump past these guys. And they called you out for panicking and got the roll. These are just like you're shielding way too much. You're not fluid enough with your movement. And if you're not fluid with your movement, Inkling suffers a lot from it because they really depend on their movement. They get the hits and then they run in and out, in and out, in and out. And if you're not running out, if you're running in and then staying there, bad stuff generally will happen. You have the movement versus Ike. Just get the fuck out. We didn't really respect Nair's enough. Like, there's so many like random things you do that just get caught by Nair. I'm like, bro, he's falling on you. He's just gonna Nair until you give him a reason not to. He's punishing a lot of the same ledge options. That roll there from ledge, that call out. A lot of people, whenever they're nervous, they want to get into the stage, and even doing very linear options is like, okay, I'm just gonna cover roll. Very safe thing to do. You can't really punish him for doing that. So cover roll, which is a good option from him. So I think you just need to refine your gameplay. Like lock in on those sledge traps. Stop like play some games without the shield button, and I promise you it'll help you out so much. You're shielding way too much. And then just like mix up your ledge options. Let's see. Let me pull up my chat. Cool. Next up, we have. I'm going to this one because the last VOD is Twitch, and I'll have to change my UI and stuff for that one. See if anyone's chatting in the other chat. What's some stuff for King DDD? What do you mean? What's some stuff for King DDD? I'm not talking about King DDD. This is for students. I can't help you with that one, bucko. I don't know why I said that so cocky. That was rude. Okay, Yoshi versus Dark Pit. Um, this sword, kinda scary. Combos until oh wait, you're the dinosaur that can magically fly and has a frame one escape option. Yeah, this matchup's fine. It's losable, but it ain't that losable.
One, go!
I don't know why we rolled away from them on the platform. Like if you want to run away into the corner, you can just like drop off or walk, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why we did that. Falling there. I jump. I do falling there. Oh, I jump. I do falling aerial. Falling aerial. Falling aerial. Falling aerial. Oh, rising aerial. Falling aerial that won't hit anyone. narrow shield, and you try doing a falling aerial. Falling aerial, that won't hit anyone. Falling aerial, that won't hit anyone. Bad down B. Rising aerial, okay, okay. That forward was fine-ish. It would be way more fun if you didn't do it 50 other times. And that's slight exaggeration. Yeah, that whole stock, you're just slobbering on the controller. Ooh. Falling aerial, rising air. Okay. Did you mess up your IRAR? Oh, you didn't. Yeah, there you should have done. You could just dash, turn around into back air. And that more likely would have hit. Guess you would drift faster in the air. Nice. Oh shit! We did a bad jump. Got punished for it. We do another desperate down B. We get punished for it. Landing there. But not that was more like I can't tell if that was rising or falling. It lasts for so fucking long. In my opinion, honestly, both. That was a risky egg. Now they're falling down here. You don't love mashing aerials. Another bad down B. Oh, another down air. Oh, another down B. That one's okay-ish. I say okay-ish because you've done down B so many times that at this point you should be looking for it, and that would have been punished, even though in like a vacuum it was okay. And then you do another round down B. Alright, it's trying to piss me off. Another jump from the corner. We mess up the frame trap. Another horrible down B. Stop with these down Bs. Stop it. You're gonna jump. Another down air. Down air is not that good, guys. Down air is not. You love jumping. Why are we jumping there? We don't need to jump all the freaking time. You're just mashing the jump button. Jump. Stop mashing the jump button. You don't need to do that. And I think you could have up smashed there. We messed up the follow up there. I think you could have done the up air. Oh, you could have punished that. You could have punished that. That was like, you do that forward air all the time. Okay, you didn't punish that. That was unfortunate. Another buffer egg. Debbie? Oh! Stop! Stop! Jump. Oh, you didn't jump that time. But if you jumped, it would have also covered. It also covered that. And you did the same forward air, and you tried punishing it. He did slightly too late, but he knew. And then you did the same thing. You're gonna jump, 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 and you jump. Why are we always jumping? Cover there. Okay, Dark Pit. Hello, Emil Scove. I'm just I'm just gonna call you Emil. My apologies if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm not familiar with your name. We gonna jump, jump, and then we down B. You stop. You gotta stop with these down Bs. You gotta stop with these jumps. You gotta stop with these forward airs. We gotta stop with these down airs. Like it really just feels like you're just mashing the jump button and then you're spinning a wheel for what aerial you do. And like you did like a decent combo or two here or there, but doesn't matter if you never win neutral. Like I am of the opinion that like yes, you should focus on advantage state before you focus on neutral, but it's not like you're not even it feels like you're not even like trying in neutral. You're just kinda like just defaulting to I jump at any time I can, and then I'll always do a rising aerial, and then I'll always do a falling aerial. Now sometimes you mix up what rising and what falling aerial you do. But in essence, you're just always doing something. And you're always, it's either an aerial or you're jumping. Or, oh, you got hit, I buffer egg. Unless if you're near me.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna skip ahead.
3, 2, 1, go!
What is that cover? You know he has a sword, right? Even if he jumped, he would just react in there. I'm like, you're just jumping to jump. There's no purpose for what you did. And you, look, you jumped again. You get punished. You're gonna jump. Where's the jump? There we go. You could have aimed for ledge. Yeah, you're nice, nice. You pushed him more towards the stage. Wait, down. Ah, Yoshi's broken. Yeah, you went for another freaking down air. Stop. Who that air ain't gonna hit anyone. It's okay because you're like I feel like a landing, but like sometimes I feel like you're not even a landing. That's why I'm like mentioning it. Like if I saw Light do that, I wouldn't criticize narring there. But you're like slobbering so much on the controller that I don't even know if you're doing it to A land at this point. Like I don't know when you're A landing and when you're mashing out moves to throughout. He's doing a really good job at making sure you don't jump early. See, yeah, you're just doing bad jumps. That the egg, you can't throw an aerial. Keep nice. Punish that down B. Oh, combos? Combos? Nice, he punishes the bad jumps. And look, you did the same down B you've been doing. Full set. That was good. I liked that. You punished him mashing aerial. I don't know why you mashed aerial there. I like these arrows from him when he's on stage. It's good. There we go. Thank you. Well, you got punished for it, but thank you. I'm not saying thank you because you got punched. I'm saying thank you because you finally mixed it up. And even okay, okay, twice doing the same thing twice in a row. It's okay. It can be mixed up. But if I see it a third time, I'm gonna have some concern. So next time that interaction happens, I do not want to see that air dodge. We do the same down here again. My back is You did the air. You mashed air dodge again. It wasn't the exact same situation, but nice mash. Oh, how are those moves? Jump. Hey, that's good. I think jumping there is still like. Oh, let's go back. I mean, of course. Yeah, you could have grabbed ledge. You've been air dodging in his face. You could just air dodge to ledge. And these jumps, like he has a sword. These eggs and jumps are not horrible, especially because for like versus like Robin, the eggs would actually be way more okay. Because even though he has a sword, they're not like multi hits. There's just one swing in front and one swing behind. You generally like only worry about the first swing, but Pit Snare lasts forever. So the eggs don't really do much, and they don't even have like that bad of sword upload anyway. There, I think you wanted to drift left and up air, but you got back. And you do the same down, the same downbeat. Yeah, you're just you did some things different with the air dodges, but then you kept air dodging into his direct face. And then you just kept jumping all over the place. Like yes, Yoshi's like jumping, but you're doing jumps in really bad spots. You wouldn't mash them when he started doing arrows, like try to catch them, which was good. So like it's not like there's like no adaptation, but there's very little. And the down B where you got that shield break there, I think you're just fishing for it. Just you did it like 5 times that first game. You just kinda got lucky that his shield broke. Um so I feel like the Dark Pit, like that 60% last stock didn't really feel like it. Um, he's like punishing you for a lot of things you're doing. Another thing is that like your combo game, even though it's probably like the best trait about you, there's definitely a lot more work to be done. Work on those frame traps. Work on learning to drift to the left and let go of the stick before you go for the up air. Because if you do that with the A button, you're way more likely while you're holding the left, you'll just get a back air, like how you're doing, or like a forward air. I personally use C stick, which makes it a bit easier. But sometimes with C stick, if you jump and then do like an immediate aerial, like if I'm holding it like left and I jump, but I do like backwards, sometimes it just turns out into nair. Just with how the inputs work. Because sometimes Smash is weird. But yeah, I feel like I was a bit harsh. My apologies, but there are some very, very clear mistakes. I think that's why VOD reviewing yourself is really important. Like I think if you watch this even without my input, you will realize the same things. Um, so yeah, just watch your VODs. Because like this is like some very clear stuff. I think you could have. realize these mistakes way sooner from when I'm streaming this. Okay, last VOD. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna try being so harsh on this. This is higher level gameplay, so I should be more harsh, but I feel like I've been too harsh with other people. Actually, is this just full screen? Does this work? Perfect. It works. Perfect. Okay, okay. I don't know when this guy starts playing. I think I don't remember him telling me a specific VOD he wants me to look at. So I'll look at this. Yeah, this is you. Okay. Orange 120 versus Band. Band is a P-Art Florida player who also grinds Wi-Fi. Very good player. Does get tilted a good bit. He's kind of popular for that. And then my GOAT, Orange 120. So this matchup I think is Steve favored, but you gotta play it weirdly. First of all, offhand, going into this, I am unsure how Aurasphere interacts with walls, and that will change my input. So I'm not gonna focus completely on the walls thing. Um, but if Aurasphere like doesn't work on the walls, Lucario Journal's gonna have a hard time with it. But as he gets more aura, it will be harder for you to punish the stuff he does on your walls, and he won't have an easier time jumping over said walls. Um, nails are really important for this matchup because like if you can take a stock at 30, that's fucking huge. Compared to him living at like 90, that's really bad. If he has a lead, you will just camp optimally, he'll just camp the shit out of you. And that's when building walls starts becoming bad. Because you're just keeping yourself in the corner. So whenever he has a lead, generally I'd actually want to see less walls. Um, so yeah, let's get into this. This is muted. I want some audio, but this is another person's stream. Fuck off, ad. I hate Twitch. By reviewing Twitch is the worst because of ads and shit. Okay, there we go. He knew you wanted to place walls and he immediately went to punish it. He has the speed to do so. Great move from him. How do you react? Okay, here's another thing. Nair's like -2 on shield at 0, and then the more aura he gets, the more plus it becomes into when eventually it's like -0. I don't think it ever becomes plus, but it does become even. Oh damn. Yeah, you're just shielding a lot. I don't blame you. I don't know how much Lucario experience you have. He is doing a lot of falling arrows on your shield. Ooh, okay. Escape attack. But now he has some decent percent. Actually, like I love that block. Because if he hit that, the block would have saved you. Nice. You've been never using that air. You've been doing a lot of shielding, so going for that back air is really nice, actually. Watch out for your air, your resource usage. And I don't think that minecart was the best. Ooh, that was a nice kill from him. Okay, so we know that Aura's Sphere loses to Wall. That's amazing for this matchup. And I like how little walls you're placing whenever he has a lead. That's perfect. You have very little incentive too. And nice, he punished him on shield. Because he didn't nair on shield, but he wasn't landing immediately after he did it. But if he's gonna land on you so much, your default should be spot dodging. For the most part, until he's at higher percents, because at higher percents he's gonna fish for side B, especially in like an end game scenario when he's down. Uh, but spot dodging is a really good option. To catch us like landing nares, because on like if you're trying to get rewarded from it, it can be tough if you don't spot dodge. Yeah, you have a lead. So don't be afraid of placing walls. He's not like a high percent or anything. Nice diamond. Like here, I'd still start placing walls. Now here, like he has to push you, so placing walls can be okay. But Oyster also gives him amazing movement. So honestly, I think well, I'd personally still place walls. It might be more down to a preference thing. Back air, placing wall. That type is huge. It going through walls is crazy. Like it makes sense when I think about it, but I've never really thought about this matchup. Yeah, that mic cart was really bad. Classic Steve. Nice. We recovered. Back to the Nooch. That was a nice back air from him. He didn't fast fall or anything. And I think you're expecting a fast fall, like fast fall near, and that completely cold it out. Nice mic cart. Yeah, that mic cart was fucked up. That legit covered everything but roll, and I don't even like roll might have worked. Roll probably worked, but that's like a really good situation you forced. As you guys can like you can get out of the minecart and then just back air. Shit, that might legit just been checkmate. I don't know if I don't remember what resource you had at the time, so back air might not have killed, but he was at pretty high percent. Okay, well I get for you wood. That's okay. Okay, that's a bit scary. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god, bro. I love that idea. Yeah, he's just moving all over you. So you're low on resources. Um, so just mining when you can is pretty important. Make sure you don't overcommit. Always be watching him. Watch out for these rolls. Oh, that F smash is gangster. That roll, I should have liked that roll into your own blocks. That was good. That one I can't criticize. You shook it up. Yeah, you didn't neutral get up the time before, and he's a good player, so he's very willing to just fish for neutral get up again. That was like same timing too. Yes, too. A-okay with this. Yeah, I don't know why you. What are you doing with TNT? Yeah, I don't know what you did there. You did that same thing. Just spot dodge. If you think he's gonna do like a fast fall near, you need to spot dodge. But otherwise, I think shielding can be fine. Eh, it's just like rock paper scissors. But that's like clearly your default. Ooh, that was nasty. What the fuck kind of Geneva Convention break and war crime were you just about to commit? What the fuck? I I don't what what did you fish for? I don't even know if fish is the word, but I'm sorry, but I need to see this. So you went for okay, forward, yeah, forward air into jab into another forward air, but then spike. So you went for turnaround block into T. Oh, oh, you son of a bitch! Evo 24 peak, you're low key funny. Thank you. But you son of a bitch! Oh, I know what you tried doing. Okay, so if the anvil hits shield at this part, it'll do like a bunch of shield damage, as you see here. And then, but you did it a little bit too late. The block broke too fast. Because after it lands on the block and hits his shield, it'll fall again and hit his shield even more. And it'll either shield poke or just fucking shield break. That was nasty, bro. Oh my god. Let's get this straight. That was still a war crime you try to commit, and that is something I could not ignore. But for war crimes, that was cool. Bro, your blocks are perfect, bro. We rolled into him. You charging? We rolled into the big scary sphere that's 100% gonna give you some type of cancer. We did the shield again. We did the roll again. Okay, we got okay. These rolls are starting to become a problem. There should be some sirens in your head. I'm sorry, I just read chat. Clicker, my goat. He said, "Do not use hook it up," and you do. Sorry, that was being. Clicker's my goat though. He's Utah PR. He's high key. Probably my best bracket win. Now that he's Utah PR, and he hit it in the season where I beat him on Wi-Fi. It's still Wi-Fi, so it like half counts. Ooh, shush! Oh my god. Nice up smash. Yeah, we get all resources we need because he can't do jack shit. Stop with these rules! Stop it! Sheesh! Now he kind of scary. F smash will kill. Back air will kill. Especially in this corner, back air will kill. I don't know about center. But he's starting to get a little scary. Okay, now he's a fucking bear. The dog has evolved into a bear. Everyone run the fuck away. Nice side B from him. Oh, I thought the block might have saved you. I wonder, you die down there on purpose to try hitting that block? Yo, I didn't think about DIing into your own blocks. It's kind of crazy. You just, I think you try committing the war crime. You try committing some type of war crime. Anytime you see block and then anvil, I'm like, all right, there's some type of war crime. Or anything that involves TNT, I'm like, okay, there's about to be a war crime committed. You stop with the roll! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, that was nasty. Now hold that B button down. Yes, yes, get those resources. Yes, to build the block. Could have built a penis, but all right. We have to be boring. We have to be optimal. I think that's so fucking hilarious how there's a character that can build in this game. Oh shush, no tech. Ooh, mash and nair. Who you naring, buddy? Who are you naring? My grandma gets my card there. She nares. Actually, that doesn't mean anything. That was like one of the worst insults I could. Is that even an insult? If you do, if my grandma did the exact same thing as you in that situation, they would have also been. That sounds like a compliment more than an insult. Damn. I suck. I like that holding shield. You're respecting Aura Sphere. He's not really like moving around, so it's like no point not shielding. Uh oh. Okay, so he's a bear right now. He's a scary old bear, and he's doing some bullshit now. Delay mod? Hmm. I don't know if y'all are both using it, but there is an odd amount of delay on that.
Actually, no fucking way.
Oh, Oh, he's talking now. I gotta quiet him down. I don't know what kind of words he's gonna say.
Let me review the fucking delay mod clause before I trip out.
Oh, okay. Delay mod.
It said they've just been using the delay mod this entire bracket, and they never, not once, told their opponents that
Oh,
they were using.
fuck you, band. Fuck you. Wow. You should make a membership, bro. I do. I just don't do it through Patreon like most people. If you sign up, and I don't have like the subscribers yet or the watch time, like do a YouTube membership. So currently all my memberships are through Buy Me a Coffee. Um, do I have the link in the description? I should. Let me check if I have the link in the description. I do. It's in the link in the description. And basically you get extra content from when I upload.
The delay mod.
And I think it's like $5 a month for the first tier, 15, and then 25. I made sure there is a cheap one.
Wait, who
Because
needs to
I
clean up
don't
how they
expect
act?
people
Oh
to take
yeah,
the
no,
higher up ones.
Behan.
Okay,
So
so now the
did I say
VOD has to
Behan needs to clean up how they act?
wait. The VOD has turned. How do I wait? Who is he fighting? Who is he fighting now? This ain't banned. Oh, wait, is my goat the one using? Wait, I'm so confused. What? What happened? What? And then what? Wait, okay, I need a bet. I'll make sure to check it out after this. Hell yeah. Okay, I need to figure out what happens here. Um, wait, so did Orange receive the win and then he played a set versus the Ridley and lost? Is that Ridley Clicker? Wait. This is Midnight Mashers 401. Yeah, get out of your band. Yeah, get out. He got DQ'd. Oh, oh, and then Orange beat him in winners. Oh, oh, and then he lost. Okay, this is still Orange. Do I? That was a fucking mess. Oh my god. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. So this is grand now, or is it winners finals? Okay, it's grand. Um, I'll review the last game. Even though this fun is a fucking mess. I chose you Orange. You didn't warn me about this. I'll VOD review of this game. So, first of all, I need to talk about the matchup. Ridley has really big moves, really scary, does a lot of damage. Can actually, because he has multiple jumps, he can actually threaten you in the air. And he has a really good time catching you and landing. I honestly don't think this is too bad of a matchup for him. Now, if he gets sent off stage horizontally, he is omega fucked. Omega fucked. He is so easy to edge guard him. But here's another thing. His hitboxes on like his recovery moves, or like his uppy, is humongous, and it's very good at forcing trades versus Puff. So even if Puff successfully edge guards Ridley, the Puff is taking like 20%. She's gonna take some damage. And if Puff is behind, 20% is high key a lot. It can be a huge game winning difference. So let's see how this goes. In a Smash Reel, honestly, I think for Puff, you need as much room as possible. I don't think there's any reason you should be going to Smash Reel. I think it's a really horrible stage for this matchup. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Boom, down tilt. Okay, no edge guard attempt. I think that's fine for that
There is
situation. It's a
no
bit
fucking
awkward.
way this is about to be. This is about to be the. Wait, hold on.
What? Stop committing war crimes! What was that?
Wait, what the fuck is orange? Wait. Hold on. My bad, chat. I just.
What? Okay, well, okay, so I went back a little bit too far, but I need to rewatch Triple
There
Down
is
Air?
no fucking way this is about to
Who
be.
the
This
fuck
is
is
about to be the.
one,
Wait, hold on.
a two, a three? Oh, I popped out the other end. You could have gotten four. There.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and then you drifted away from him and you're safe, and then you're like, oh, he's just standing there menacingly, and then you went for the side B. Uh, but you're playing a floating now. You're not playing Steve. Um, I could understand that if you're playing Steve, but you
What
fall
the
too
fuck?
slow, so it's that high key
Hold on.
reactable.
My bad, chat. I just realized my scoreboard was.
Okay, I'm muting this
Yeah,
guy.
my scoreboard
He's
was.
not like annoying or anything, but he's just talking. And I want to be the main center of attention. It's my stream. Boom. Another side B. Yeah, you're just swinging. I know you've played Puff a good amount, but it really feels like you're. It really feels like you think you're swinging like Diamondback here. Like it ain't that big. It's big, but it ain't that big. Oh, sheesh! About to get down beat. Oh, that would be really funny. Oh, Collector might go. Collector, stop. Stop it, Collector, bro. And that was a good read. You're panicking. You went for the classic roll read. Yeah. But that this is the messiest VOD review I've ever done. From Geneva Convention breaking war crimes to apparently there being Midnight Mashers having a delay mod roll and Band just cheating the whole fucking time. So they got DQ'd and oh my god. But hey, Orange beat his ass while he was using delay mod in winners, and that's all that fucking matters. Orange, I love you. You're the goat. Uh, and that is where we're gonna call stream because I don't know if I'm out of VODs. That's it. That's it. This is the last VOD review for my students. And I've been doing this I think for 2 or 3 months, and it's been honestly a great process. I think I've learned a lot from it. I think it's been really fun. Content wise, it's been pretty helpful. Um, doesn't like attract my main audience because mainly it's like item labbing, and this is like VOD reviewing, and like I guess type of shit talk. I mean in a sincere way, but I guess you can categorize it as some degree of shit talk. Even though some of these players are better than me, Orange is a better player than me. But yeah, very fun process, and I think I would coach again in the future. Not right now. I got college and shit to focus on. Um, I'm also putting more of my I'm putting more of my time into content creation. Content creation has been a blast for me. It's something I've been really enjoying. I want to get into long form content again now that I understand how to make at least decent looking thumbnails. My thumbnails, like in my the short I was talking about, like complaining, I showed off like a thumbnail, and I was really proud of that thumbnail. It actually looks pretty good. The issue is I don't have any ideas for long form, especially because I don't like when starting this channel. I was like, okay, if I face reveal, it's fine. But now that I'm larger, I'm like, I realize that 1.2 million people have viewed this channel, and many, many more will view this channel. And then like I have to worry more about security and like privacy, and especially living with other people. I don't think that is something I want to worry about yet because I know that won't be on their minds as much, and I can't protect everyone. If I can't protect one person, I think overall it's not good trading that for more views or more content. Also, I'm just not like an attractive person, so it's not gonna like boost my views by a lot or anything. She's gonna be a fat chud yapping. I think it's okay to do that while not showing my face. So yeah, amazing stream, really good time, and I'll see you guys next time.